Alex sat on the cold stone steps of his cramped Brooklyn rental apartment, looking up at the night sky blazing with artificial lights, feeling as if the colossal city was crushing him. He was 24, holding a computer science degree from an average university, but his current job was delivering groceries for a food store, struggling with steep slopes and daily traffic jams. His childhood dream to create a groundbreaking app, something that could change how people lived, had become distant, like a star obscured by clouds. Every morning, Alex woke up feeling heavy. I'm not good enough. Successful people have better backgrounds. I'm too busy to learn more. And this common refrain, everything is too hard. These thoughts were not objective truths. They were invisible chains, which he personally forged and locked every day. Alex's life cycled through a tedious loop. Work, scrolled through social media, seeing other successes, feel jealous and depressed, and then go to sleep with the vague promise that tomorrow I'll start. But tomorrow never came, because he had failed from the very first moment he chose to believe those predetermined negative thoughts. One rainy afternoon, sheltering under the old, closed awning of a bookstore, Alex met Elias. Elias was an elderly man of Italian descent, the owner of the bookstore, his hair snow white, but his eyes burning with passion. He wasn't a millionaire or a motivational speaker. He was just a bookseller, but he held a unique life philosophy. Elias looked at Alex's gloomy face. He didn't ask about his job or his struggles, but simply asked, "Hey young man, is your bicycle tire flat?" Alex shook his head. "Then your problem isn't outside, it's inside." Elias smiled, his smile etched with wrinkles. People often think they must wait for their life to change before they change their mind, but the truth is the opposite. You must change the way you think right now, and then your life will change. What are you going to choose to think differently today? The question struck Alex hard. It wasn't about doing something different, but about thinking something different. Elias continued, "You don't need to instantly believe you're a billionaire. You just need to believe you can learn one thing today. That's all." That evening, Alex returned to his old apartment. But this time he tried to follow the advice. When the thought "I'm too tired to do anything" appeared, Alex shifted it to, "I'll work on this for 30 minutes, and if I'm tired I'll stop, but I will start." That was the first small shift in mindset. He no longer thought about the huge amount of work to be done, but only about the 30 minutes of focus ahead. He opened his laptop, not to browse, but to open an online coding course he had bought long ago and never touched. 30 minutes passed, and he kept going. Then 45 minutes, then an hour. He had accomplished something small, and more importantly, he had kept his promise to himself. The change in thinking led to a change in action. Instead of thinking, "I don't have enough money for a new computer," Alex thought, "I will maximize this old computer to create something simple but useful." Instead of thinking, "Everyone will laugh at my idea," he thought, "I need to show people my idea to get feedback and improve." Every day, this cognitive shift became fuel for small, consistent actions. He woke up an hour earlier. It was no longer lost time, but created time. He stopped complaining about his delivery job, viewing it as quiet time to organize his ideas. A year later, everything was different. Alex didn't suddenly become a tech legend, but he had completed his first application, a simple tool to help delivery riders optimize their routes. It didn't bring in millions of dollars, but it worked. It helped people in the same situation as him, and most importantly, it was the physical proof that he had conquered the chains in his mind. He had quit the delivery job and found an entry-level developer position at a small startup. The salary wasn't high, but he was doing what he loved, and he continued to learn every day. The greatest thing wasn't that Alex's career had changed, but that Alex the person had changed. He was no longer a victim of circumstance, but the architect of his own life. One Sunday morning, Alex returned to Elias's bookstore. The old man was arranging stacks of old books, smiling when he saw Alex. Alex recounted the entire story, from his procrastination and self-doubt to the turning point in his mindset. Elias nodded, listening, then said, "You see, people are often afraid of big changes, but they forget that every great change begins with one tiny shift in the mind. Yesterday was the day you thought you couldn't. Today, you chose to think that you can learn one thing. That is the difference between two lives." Alex's life is the clearest testament to the philosophy. Change your mind today, change your life tomorrow. It reminds every young person that you don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need ample resources. You don't need others' belief. All you need is a moment of courage to challenge the limiting beliefs you hold right now. Just for today, choose to replace one negative thought with a positive belief. Replace a complaint with an action plan. Replace doubt with curiosity to learn. That small but powerful act will chart a new trajectory for your future. Life isn't just what happens to you, it's how you choose to think about what happens. Change your mind today, and tomorrow, you will wake up to a whole new life, created by yourself.